I think at first, so it was difficult. I admit that when I would go home, it was kind of awkward, like trying to engage in conversation because I was trying to figure out like, do I have to be proper with you? Like, you can't curse in front of you or whatever. And my brothers realized it's just still me.
It's like, do I have to talk about Jesus all the
Yeah,
time?
I know.
Right?
Like, I was afraid. Like, I don't want to have to talk, like, but I was like, well, that's not fair. If you talk about your girlfriend and your wives now all the time, like, I don't get to talk about Jesus. So I kind of find ways to weave it in, but not to make it feel awkward. And they know who I belong to, just as much as I know who their wives are, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it was, and when I made Final Professional Vows, no, I think in the beginning, I think they were just trying to understand, like, how are we supposed to be around you? But they realized you can be normal. You know what I mean? I'm still your sister. You're still my brothers.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, now, when I go home on my home visit, we sit around and we'll talk, and they have their wives with them too. It's just great. It's just like we just pick up where we left off, and we have awesome conversations and laughs, and it was just the joy. They realized my vocation, but then I think they also realized, in a sense, how free I am in my vocation, because they thought that if I enter that, they maybe never see me, or it's very limited. But I mean, I said to them, like, my husband is Christ, right? But it allows me to be free to be with y'all and your family and to share this joy with you guys.
So they were thinking like you'd be a cloistered nun
Well, I think they
or...
don't know. I mean, I would say my only religious experience was like Sister Act. And so a religious encounter is Sister Act. I was joking. It's like the only encounter besides like the sisters at my parish was like Sister Act. Right. But I don't know. Like they just probably, because, it's just like the stereotype that you see about religious nuns and sisters in movies and TV is like strict and like no feelings or expressions on their face. And I could be that. I can be that at times, but it's not. And I'm still me. I still joke around. And I think one of the great things was I caught up with one of my friends, and it's just like, it's like you never change. Like, it's just what you wear. I was like, yeah, I've never changed. I mean,
you're still you.
Yeah. And I think one of the things that a lot of people are afraid of when they're into their vocation or discern a vocation, like God's going to strip them, right? Like, take your pride away. Well, that's one thing he's going to strip you of, but like, he's not like taking everything from you and starting with a blank canvas, right? If he's a true artist, he sees what's at hand and he'll make it into a masterpiece, right? Need to add this, a little this to make it to be a full picture. So that's what a true artist would do. They're like, okay, let's just start on a blank canvas and see what we can do. But no, he would just touch up where it needs to be touched up. And so I think that's what he did with me.